Welcome back to another Mukbang Monday.
It's your favorite dynamic duo, BMARSZ
and Shanti.
And we're eating something extra special today,
which is hot pot. Or shabu shabu. We were at Bone Shabu here in Koreatown, Los Angeles.
Yes.
And
they so kindly let us film in the restaurant.
Shout out to you, Michael. What a kind soul.
Kind soul. Everyone should come here. It's all you can eat. So
they got vegan options.
Yes, it's amazing. Right now we have our broth is boiling.
I got just the regular vegetarian broth, and I got the spicy original.
Yes. Okay.
And we got all of our platters here already. So if you guys have never been to hot pot, you just cook the food in front of you. And it's so much. It's literally my favorite A activity, B like restaurant.
Yeah,
style.
and it's really fun to do with your friends.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing ever. I always go to hot pot on my birthdays.
I feel like cabbage is what you should put in first, right? Because it takes so long to cook.
You know, I never know. I feel like noodles you should always put last because they get so squishy.
Yeah. Should we start?
Yeah. I put in off camera like so much spice and garlic into my broth because honestly the vegetable broth is a little bland. So I wanted to kick it up a notch. Yeah, let's just get started.
Yeah. All right, I'm adding cabbage.
I'm gonna add my mushrooms first.
I just can't get behind mushrooms lately. I don't know. I go in and out of them.
I love mushrooms.
Oh, and onions. It's so funny. Every time I take my dad to like a Korean barbecue or hot pot, he's like, "Why do we gotta cook our own food?" And I'm like, "It's fun, Dad."
I got green onions. Same thing with like what's the place that you used to work at in Pittsburgh?
Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Like, God.
Well, I guess they cook it in front of you. You don't cook it yourself.
Yeah, that's more like a show. God. You know, fun fact, never give the hibachi chef a direct tip because they don't have to split with the waitress. And the waitress has to split with the hibachi chef. At least with the one I worked at in Pittsburgh.
Really?
It really pissed me off.
Good to know.
Because I made $3 an hour.
One time I went to hibachi with my BFF Kathy, and I was like, oh perfect, we'll just get like vegetable everything. Like trying to make it vegan. And then as we're like watching him cook and he's like doing all his tricks, and then he just goes in with a scoop of butter and just slams it on all my food. And I was like, it was really devastating.
Wait, did you get these?
Yeah, I did.
These are little potato dumplings. Aren't they so cute?
I love them. Squiggly wigglies. So yeah, if you're vegan and you go to hibachi, they put butter on everything.
A lot.
Learn from my mistake.
That's why it tastes so good. Like if something tastes really good,
it's the
like
butter.
My grandma's cooking, it's because she uses a stick of butter.
Pauladine.
Pauladine is my grandma. So what's nice about Bone Shabu is they also have like some pre-cooked stuff you can eat. There's a lot of, we both got the vegetarian all you can eat meal, but there are some vegetarian ones, but there are also meat ones. You're just checking to make sure it's still good.
Yeah.
It should still
There
go.
we go.
Okay. So we both got some regular tteokbokki.
And this was labeled as vegetarian. Cheers.
She's cold.
Cold.
Real good.
So good. So spicy. Again, we got veggie
great.
dumplings. I mean, what is this?
Egg roll.
Egg roll.
No.
Spring roll.
Spring roll.
Sorry if this is too much ASMR sounds for you guys.
This is going to be very ASMR.
Yeah.
I got so excited. Me and Chantal have been wanting to film here.
We've been talking about it for literally so long.
Years. And then,
oh my god, these are so good.
so randomly, Max bought this mic set on, I think Amazon, I'll link it. If it's
It has
there.
two
microphones. So then I literally texted Chantal and I was like, we're doing it.
Oh yeah.
So we spent the day at H Mart.
They're so good. We got lots of goodies for you guys.
Every time I go to H Mart, we just get inspired.
Oh yeah.
I'm shoveling.
Okay. I could literally just keep on eating these two as like a meal. Oh god, this is boiling. Like hardcore. Should we turn this down? Oh my god.
That's my udon noodles. I think they take longer.
Maybe, yeah, maybe because they're frozen. I don't really know.
I don't either.
You know my favorite thing to get at Hot Pot is taro.
Do they have that here?
No, I don't have it here.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I feel like this place does have very limited options, but it is an all-you-can-eat buffet. Whereas other places, they like bring it out to you, and I don't like that as much because you gotta like pay per like round.
I don't think I've tried taro.
This is called like Daisy something. Daisy flower. Daisy leaf.
Literally never seen it before in my life.
Me either, but it's so good.
Let me try a rice cake.
This is like everything I've ever wanted. Hot.
Hot. But it's definitely cooked. Some little tofus.
Oh my god. The broth is so good, however I doctored it up.
Spicy. This one is so spicy.
And
They have one that's super spicy, and I'm like, how
Really?
could you make it more spicy?
So they have scooper.
He's good. I always gotta take some broth out and let it cool down.
I added in like literally an entire cupful of chili paste and chili powder to my broth.
My broth. Can I put this back in here? Sorry, I don't want to reach.
Okay.
What's this? Oh.
Fancy.
My mouth is on fire. Was that from the duck cookie? Is that super spicy?
It was spicy.
Alright, I gotta get some rice cakes. Because they're gonna be squishy. I literally could eat rice cakes all day long.
I could do this every single day of my life. Come here.
Eat all you can eat?
All you can eat.
Do you think this is done?
Yeah.
Should have waited on the rice cakes like you.
No, I never really know like when stuff's done. I'm gonna use this little bowl.
Here, do you want to use these tongs?
It's okay. I use my chopstick.
I'm trying to find all the rice cakes.
Take out my mushrooms.
Okay, this is probably good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is like my first meal back from the dead.
Oh yeah, you were sick for like a week.
Oh my god, it was the worst.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's funny because I thought I missed it because when I got back from Ultra, we like filmed and I felt fine. And then I worked 3 days straight at the club and
Yeah.
someone spit in my eye. Not on purpose. Like they were like talking and I felt it and it was so much spit that I was like, wow, I think my eyelash is going to pop off. Because
Ew,
it was
really?
like that wet.
Who was it? A worker?
No,
Coworker?
some guy. I was trying to get his check and he was like asking me a question. He was like,
Ooh. And then did you do this?
I literally was like, but he like didn't notice because he was so drunk. Like I didn't even try to hide it or be professional. I was like, whoa!
It was like a waterfall of spit.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, I just realized
What?
I don't have one of those spoons. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Must have moved it when I was messing with everything.
I think we should maybe turn this down.
More?
Yeah. Nice.
It's on 2.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Should
It was
I
like a
just turn
roaring
it off?
Yeah, maybe. And then we can turn it back on as we do a second round.
Oh, nice. It's like a roaring boil.
I hope that A, you can hear us, and B, you can like see us.
Did that just turn on? It doesn't mind if it's on. I wonder how much ASMR this is going to be.
I think it'll start going like on and off.
I put on P1. Should I just push the off button? I feel like they get mad when you do that.
Yeah, they come back over and they turn it back on. You can't turn this off. I wish I got udon noodles. So stupid.
Go get some.
Can't.
We'll just unplug.
Her cat. Ooh, hot.
We have to move as a unit, like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these rice cakes. Ah. This broth is so good.
Is it?
I feel like I'm gonna have to like blow my nose or else people are gonna hear us sniffling the whole time. Or at least me.
From the fast? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put my ramen noodles in.
Ramen noodles. I thought udon was your favorite. I'm surprised you didn't grab them.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I just grabbed both.
What should we talk about today?
Well, I want to talk about Adnan because it's literally all I've been thinking about ever since I watched the HBO series. I feel like a good amount of our viewers have to have
Watched it?
either watched it, watched the HBO about, what is it called? The Case of Adnan Sayed. And if they haven't watched that, then they've definitely heard the Serial podcast because it had 175 million downloads. So that's pretty good odds since we have 40,000 subscribers. So I actually listened to the podcast, but you didn't.
Uh-uh.
I think me and Max were we were doing a road trip together, like going to Vegas or something. Mm-hmm. And we listened to it, and that's when we got obsessed. And then we listened to another one called Up and Vanished, which is like another unsolved case. Oh my god. You know, sometimes you bite into something and the hot juices are on the inside.
Yes. Yeah, this is so hot. I'm struggling. Even when I put it in my little cup, it's still boiling hot.
It's so hot. So I just finished watching the HBO, and I haven't thought about Adnan in probably a year. Last time I listened
when you listened to the podcast. What'd you think of the series?
The series was interesting. I feel like compared to the podcast, though, it was very one-sided.
Really? What was how?
So the podcast made you go back and forth between thinking Adnan did it, thinking he didn't.
Oh, really?
Other suspects. I feel like the HBO series was very much he did not do it.
Yeah.
And they were showing you why. Uh-huh. When we were listening to the podcast, it was very back and forth. I feel like they did a better job of making it showing everything as it came in.
Yeah. So what were the other reasons that he might have done it?
I don't remember. I just remember during the podcast being he did it. Next episode, oh no, but he did it. Oh, maybe he doesn't. And I feel in the podcast they talked more about the guy that found her body, because that was weird.
Yeah.
When that guy showed how hard it would be to hit that exact spot.
Yeah, that was really weird.
And then in the podcast they also talked about, towards the end they talked about some guy got arrested for literally strangling high school girls. He had hit a bunch of girls, done it to a bunch of people. So it could have been she was one of his victims, but just hit on it in the last episode of the podcast and didn't really go into it. So there wasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
There just wasn't enough evidence, I think, around it yet.
But they didn't talk about that in the
HBO at all.
Wow.
Which I think is a pretty big thing.
Can I have the scoopers?
Do you want the tongs or the scooper?
Both.
I remember leaving the podcast and being wow, how did they not investigate a guy who's had multiple suspects that he strangled to death?
Yeah.
That were high school girls. I feel they were just, I don't know, whether Adnan did it or not, I don't think he should be in jail based off what they had. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They barely had anything. They didn't have his DNA anywhere. That was my biggest thing.
Well, isn't DNA testing a relatively new thing?
I don't know. I mean, they had his DNA and her. At one point in the HBO series, it said the only people's DNA they were testing with under her fingernails and stuff was Jay's and Adnan's, and neither of theirs were testing positive. So they have somebody's DNA, but it's just not in the system.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel definitely after watching the HBO, there's no way you can think that he is guilty.
Yeah. They really
I lost all my rice cakes. They're at the bottom of here.
Mm-hmm. They always stink.
But you know what? I didn't watch the last episode, I'm gonna be honest. But I looked it up, Googled it, what's gonna happen. And after I found out that he's A, still in jail, B, didn't get a new trial, I'm what the f***? why did I just watch all this?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it just shows up how, it just shows how messed up our, like, judicial system is.
Totally. Did you watch, what's that other big one that came out like a couple years ago?
Making a Murderer?
Yes. Remember that?
Yeah.
Did you ever talk about Emma's Bang? Maybe that was before
I never
Bang
finished
time.
it because it was like so slow.
Really?
Yeah, I think I was the only person. I was like, ugh. I feel like they were dragging it out to get more views.
Dude, I really liked it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about Adnan.
What, do you think he was guilty?
No chance.
See, Max thinks he had something to do with it.
Okay.
At some point. Maybe he's not the one who did it alone.
Well, I was confused on, but actually they kind of explain this. At first, I was like, well, how could he not be guilty if, like, I don't even remember the names because I watched it like 2 weeks ago, but Jay's friend, the stoner,
That girl, Jen,
yeah, was saying that she saw them together and said that whole story, and then same thing with the other girl who said that they came in together.
Yeah, I forgot her name. The cat.
Yeah.
Kathy or something, I don't know.
I was like, well, how can that even be possible if there's two people saying he was there and, like, saying what happened? But then...
But what if they were just smoking weed together? And, like, Jay, like... Okay, this is a big conspiracy theory I thought of.
Well, can I finish? Because I forget who it was, proved that, like, they, like, fed that information into their head, and it didn't really happen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the two private detectives told not Jen, but the other girl, they were like, you couldn't have seen him because you had class from 6 to 9.
Exactly, yeah.
And I was like, and she was like, mind blown. But it's crazy because it just shows, like, the police were so set on him from the jump that they weren't even looking at other options. Like, Dawn, that story about, like, how Dawn had, like, scratches in on him, like, his coworker, like, distinctly remembers, like, him and Dawn on a smoke break, and Dawn being like, yeah, my, like, Hay's missing, and then he looks down and he was, like, all bloody and scratched up.
Who's Dawn?
Dawn is her white boyfriend, the one that she was actually dating at the time. Adnan was the ex.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, that's weird. They didn't, like, investigate him at all because he was, like, at work, so he had an alibi. But then they found out that his mom was the manager. Like, obviously your mom would lie for you.
And he has, like, a wife and kids now, right?
Yeah. And he's, like, terminally ill. But still, doesn't mean you couldn't have killed somebody.
I did think that was bizarre. It's been so long, I really don't remember. I wish we talked about it, like, when it's fresh in the brain. You just watched it.
Yeah, I just watched it. I just think that the police, like, felt the pressure to find somebody because, you know, it, like, hit the community so hard. And Adnan was, like, an easy hit. Like, ex-boyfriend, Muslim. Like,
I just don't understand, like, why would you want to just pin it on someone? Why wouldn't you want to find the real killer? Like, I don't get that.
I know. Well, just to make people happy.
Yeah.
Like, you saw, like, all Hayes' family was like, he doesn't deserve a second trial. Like, he get, like, they fully believe he did it. Like, think about that pressure from, like, that family who's grieving.
Yeah, totally. You know what else I've been watching?
Oh, here, do you want your udon?
Yeah. Actually, let me eat my ramens first.
Okay.
I rewatched the last couple episodes of Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So, before we switch gears.
Adnan?
You don't think he was guilty?
Innocent.
Do you think Jay did it?
No.
Why do you think Jay made up that whole story then?
Because they, like...
I think this was Stephanie.
No, the cops said that if they do that for him, they'd, like, give him, like, a pass for, like, the rest of his life. Like, I think
Like
actually...
the weed charges?
Yeah, the weed charges. Oh my god, I had so many good conspiracies, like, at the time, and I, like, am forgetting them all, but I
My
think...
conspiracy?
The weed?
No, is... You know, Stephanie was, like, Adnan's really good friend, and, like, he said they would always, like, flirt and stuff, but that was Jay's girlfriend. And then the day of the murder, Adnan was like, did you get Stephanie a gift? Like, you should take my car and go get a gift. Like, he probably was like, this guy who's always trying to get with my girlfriend. I'm going to kill his girlfriend, and I'm going to frame him.
Really?
And then he can never mess with Stephanie again because he'll be in jail.
Wow, you really think that? That's just your theory?
That's just, like, me trying to figure out why somebody would, like, Like, even if the cops said that, like, could you really just blame everything on somebody? Anyway, let us know in the comments below if you guys followed this case at all, what you think happened. It's just sad to me that, like, these cops just obviously lied so hard, and now, like, we'll never really know who the killer is, or, like, his family. And
now it's so far in the past.
Yeah. And this girl just, like, died. And then they, like, if she's, like, in heaven, and she, like, actually loved Adnan, like, her journals said she did, she's probably so sad.
Yeah.
That he's, like, in jail for her murder if he didn't do it.
I know. And the way they, like, described her and, like, her journal entries was so sweet, and I was, like, crying.
Yeah, she's, like, literally such a teenage girl.
Yeah.
But then how she,
writing
like,
her poems
fell for Don, like, so quickly. I was like, okay, girl.
Too quickly? You think?
Yeah, but that's just high school, I think. I don't really remember.
Yeah, true. So I'm sorry, guys. I do not really remember the details, but let us know down below if you guys watched it, what your conspiracies are and thoughts.
I would love to know who else, like, what other people think.
Please tell me, like, a good conspiracy theory. The other show I just binge watched again, Game of Thrones last season. I know we talked about this in our Chipotle Bang.
So you did rewatch them?
Yeah. Well,
you were like, I watched them and I was bored.
I forced myself to rewatch them. I only watched the last, like, 4 episodes of the season 7. It's crazy. Oh my god, I totally forgot everything that happened. It was so good. I can't wait.
I was just gonna watch, like,
I'm back on the bandwagon.
I was just gonna watch a recap video, but maybe me and Max should do that.
Really good.
The last 4?
Yeah, it's a little boring at times. Or even just, like, the last 2.
Yeah.
You'd be all caught up.
I mean, the big war is finally gonna happen. It's only been 8 seasons.
Can I tell you a spoiler, or are you gonna watch it?
I mean, a spoiler of the season that's already out?
Yeah.
You can tell me.
Dude, I didn't remember that the White Walkers literally break down the wall at the end. I literally completely forgot that. I was shocked.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Do you remember the dragon zombie?
Yeah, I remember the dragon becoming a zombie, but I don't remember him, like, coming and blowing
the blue fire.
Blowing everything, the wall down.
I want to remember.
Like, how are they gonna kill him?
I don't know. His brothers are gonna have to kill him.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, you know, it's like The Walking Dead. Once they're a zombie, they're not really themselves anymore.
I was thinking that his brothers wouldn't want to kill him. I really wonder, like, how they're gonna make this end. Like, are they gonna make the White Walkers win?
Let's make a prediction right now. Who do you think is gonna win the Game of Thrones?
Are they gonna give us what we want, or are they gonna
make it Cersei? Oh my god, I just touched my mic. That was probably so loud. Sorry, guys.
Or are they gonna make it the White Walkers? Just kill everything.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I kind of, like, low-key want it to be Cersei. So I'm just like, that's what would really happen. Like, that bitch would
She's fucking crazy.
She's crazy.
Yeah, that's a very fitting ending.
That's somebody who would, like, do anything to be on the top. Like, yeah, everyone loves... What's that guy's name? The black hair? Jon Snow. But, like, he's too nice. You know, the main character? But he's too nice almost to be the king. Like, his people walk all over him.
Yeah, do you think he's really going to be king after he finds out?
But I really think if they're going to people please, and by they I mean Game of Thrones writers, Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen are going to get married. They're going to roll together.
And they're going to win?
That's what my prediction is.
Well, that's, like, what the people want to hear.
Yeah.
I feel like the White Walkers are going to kill everyone.
That's what you think? This is our official predictions, and then we can come back to it.
Because that would just be the worst thing ever.
So you think that's what they would do?
Yeah.
Let us know what your final predictions are. Mine is Jon and Daenerys. I keep forgetting everyone's names. I'm, like, going into food coma mode.
Wait, so she's his aunt?
So are they related?
Yeah.
I thought it was that they weren't, but they are.
No, they are.
I still think they're going to get married because that's some Game of Thrones shit. Do you really think the White Walkers are going to?
I would love if Daenerys and Jon win and it's, like, a big happy ending. Like, that would just make my life complete.
I'm, like, squashing.
If if the White Walkers win or if Cersei wins, I will not be surprised.
Do you want me to put these in?
What if it's like an underdog that wins? Actually, can I scoop out my last couple minutes? What if it's like a random ass house?
What if it's like
that, we never knew about?
Also, we know, but when is John gonna know? This is pissing me off.
In the next episode, I hope.
Yeah, like we don't need this mystery luring over us. Like I need him to know he's got royal blood in him, so he stops being a little bitch baby.
The very last, since I literally watched it last night, the very last thing of the last episode of season 7 is Bran being like, he's a Targaryen. He has to know. Let's go tell, like, we have to tell him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like the last thing that happens.
I don't remember that.
And then it's
Oh, they do? Oh, yeah, they do.
I forgot that too.
Wow, there's a lot I don't remember. I guess I should watch it too. I'm getting full.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I usually eat like way more veggies. I didn't even put them all in. I think the cabbage is my favorite.
It's the best.
Everything else is just like too large. Like, how am I gonna eat this? I guess it's all shriveled, but.
No, I always put the bok choy in and then I look at it and I'm like, I don't want you. I want a rice cake.
I don't want you. The udon noodles truly are the best.
Mm-hmm. They used to have fresh ramen here, and now they have like the hard ramen.
Mm-hmm. Not good.
Not as good.
I love fresh ramen.
Me too. Let's take a break and announce a little ad for our merch. Make sure you go to shop.spreadshirt.com/mukbangmonday to get this beautiful baseball tee or this fun
tie-dye, would you call this?
Yeah, tie-dye hoodie or tie-dye shirt.
Tie-dye shirt, and we have a black hoodie, and we have green tie-dye, and we have just plain black and white. And we're gonna come out with new designs
very soon.
Very soon. And I also want to see if they can do any more colors of like the hoodie or like the plain shirt.
You know what else I was thinking?
What?
Yesterday my hair was like not cute, so I put on a hat and I was like, I wish I had a mukbang hat. I wonder if Spreadshirt has those.
They probably do. They have like everything.
Like we could take like one of the other little figures, like a little pizza with eyeballs, and then put MM on the back or something.
I love it.
Let's do it.
There are really endless options here. Let us know what kind of merch you guys would want to wear. I think whatever we do next, that we definitely have to write like Mukbang Monday on it somehow.
Yeah.
Because I sounded like everybody wanted that. Okay, well, want to say bye?
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed this SHABU SHABU mukbang. And if you did, let us know by giving this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you think Adnan is guilty or innocent. If you're excited for Game of Thrones.
What you think the outcome's going to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want everyone's predictions on
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I don't think we're gonna. It seems like she's gonna be doing that for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we're ending. I want everyone's predictions on file here. You heard ours, and we're gonna do a Game of Thrones recap video soon. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for joining us for this adventure. We love you guys so much.
We'll see you next time.
Mukbang Monday out.